All right, guys, up in the Northwoods tool. I'm up here with Colten Davidson over in the Anago area, and believe it or not, we have a tool manufacturer in town. He has come up with a tool for body work that is blowing my mind. As soon as I saw it, I said, I have to know more about this. I started watching the videos. Linear blocking tools. So as you all know, I have no clue how to do body work. Thankfully, Colten has come up with something that I think is revolutionary for the bodywork, collision, and custom jobs. So this could be wild, and we've got the 3 different types of the linear blocking tools. Colten, what do you got?
So we got the rigid series. These are all available in 32-inch, 24-inch, 18-inch, 12-inch, and 8-inch sizes. There's 3 different flexibilities for every length. This is a 32-inch rigid block. It's very straight. You use that. I used that recently on a 71 Blazer project for the side. They're very straight and flat. Then we get into the flexible blocks. This is a 32-inch flex block. It's got a little bit of flex, but the whole idea with this backbone is to give you even pressure. You can grab. It's a comfortable handle, but it's also determining the flexibility level of the block while you're doing this. If I take this is a 12-inch ultra flex, it's very flexible, but in that flexibility you keep a constant round. You don't have a high or a low spot in your round, and that's what the whole idea with the backbone type design is. These are all CNC cut, and they're solvent welded together. We've done 20-foot drop test on each block to concrete floor, and they didn't break. There's a lot of different ways you can use them. We're going to have stick it and hook it blocks available. These, again, the rigid, you can see the difference in what you can see, that it's very flat. It's essentially like sanding with a piece of glass, and these will get something much straighter than a Durablock or an AFS block or a softer foam block. Some guys like the soft sander blocks for curves and that, and that's what we're kind of replacing that, because when you are sanding on a curve with a foam block, your block's doing a lot of this, and you're not getting it truly straight and flat in that curve.
No, I've sold Malco flexible blocks before, and I could see it, when you would actually flex the block, that you could have different waves into your sandpaper. And that's when I saw this, and I said, you know what, this is a solution to the problem. This is actually going to go through and be able to follow a body line, and if I'm seeing this right, this is ergonomic. Everything else that I'm seeing is a small area for your hands, where this, you're going to be able to put your hands on it, follow the body lines. I really like this one. This is pretty cool for a guy that does not do body work. When I see something like this is a game changer. So the thing is, it's linear blocking tools. There's a YouTube channel for this one. Subscribe to it right away. Start following it. Take a look. There's multiple different designs for the blocking, and we'll kind of be bouncing back and forward to this as we get the new products to be able to come in and everything's done. I think this is a game changer for you guys. If you want to do any ordering, go to linearblockingtools.com, and it is online. I'm looking forward to actually getting a prototype set so that we can show it out on the route, because I think this is a game changer. When you guys see this, you're going to say, damn, that was a really good idea.
Hope so.
All right, guys, thanks. All right, guys, up at Northwoods Tools. So I've got Colten Davidson with me. He's from Linear Blocking Tools, located here in Anago. I mean, this is pretty cool. We actually have an inventor with us. So he came up with a brand new design, a holy cow, knock your socks out. This is the linear blocking tool. Now, we all know what Durablock is, and you've had AFS, but I've seen this one in action. I'm impressed by it. This one is different. So we're going to have Colten actually show us the difference on this one.
So what I've done here is I've primed this door with VP 2050 high build epoxy after doing some body work. I've blocked that epoxy with 240 on a Durablock on the back half, and using an AFS block on the front half. And now I've guide coated it. and now I'm going to block it with the linear blocking tools block and show you guys what kind of difference these make. So I'm going to start blocking, cross hatching, but as you can see, as I run this block back and forth, we're finding some low spots.
Now you guys know that I am not a body shop guy. Never claimed to be. I'm always intrigued by how you guys are able to take something that is wrinkled, dented, dinged, and make it flat again. This is taking it to the extreme. From what I've watched on all the different YouTube videos on linear blocking tools, is amazing what they're doing with the finish on this. Not to think about this just as a body shop tool. All you guys that are doing gel coat on the bolts when you're finished with this, you have the possibility to use this as a wet sander as well.
So we've done a little light blocking on this door. You can see this is low. Right around this door handle is a pretty common thing for a factory door skin, is they get a little wavy around door handles and around some body lines and stuff. So the bottom of this door is real low. There's a low spot there, there's one there, there's a tiny one there. This whole section here is low, and why that is this AFS block and that Durablock, they're foam blocks. The AFS block has a metal backing plate, but it's very thin and it doesn't really do a lot. So if you look at this, when I bend this, you can actually bend this in a real weird shape, I'll say. And this acrylic is, you can't do that. When you bend it, it keeps a constant round. You can't twist it out of shape. You can't bend it out of shape. It keeps a continuous round or a continuous flat. No matter what shape it's in, it keeps a continuous shape.
It definitely holds the contour of whatever you're trying to sand better than a foam block.
Another thing I can show you is if I take this 32-inch flex block here and lay it over this quarter panel, this quarter sweeps out and it sweeps back in. So if I leave this block straight, you can see how much sweep is in this quarter. With a little bit of pressure, that block hugs that quarter, and I can block this big round as one. It's not, you're not using a flat, you can't use a flat block to block a round surface.
Wow. So now, are these going to be available with hook and loop as well?
These will be available with hook and loop paper. The whole idea with acrylic for like the restoration high-end guys is the flatness factor. This is practically a piece of glass flatness wise. So you would use stick-it paper to get the show quality finish, but a lot of collision guys use Velcro, and these would work very well for collision also. So we are going to do the hook and sandpaper blocks as well.
I think this is a game changer. Linear blocking tools. Keep your eyes open for it. As soon as we can get some demonstration pieces out there in the shops, we're going to show this thing off because this is a game changer. Thanks, Colten.
Yep.